Alright. Hopefully it actually starts me from where I left off yesterday. Because I only did one day of the 2 days I went. Oh shit. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, alright. I was gonna say, actually, fuck, I don't know what time that's gonna expire. That's alright, I can buy another pass. What's this? No licenses. Alright, so did they give me my money back so I can get to stay the last day? Motherfuckers. Or wait, alright. See, I'm already here. Oh yeah, day 2 of 2. Okay. No, we're good. It says I don't have a license, so I need to buy one. Alright. Son of a bitch. Damn, 35. Ah, come on. Because I kind of like really want that. But I'm about to pay no 35 for it. Fuck. Goddamn highway robbery right there. Um, so Well, let's go out on day 2. Hitting the water. Oh. Man, what you catch, girl? Oh, I was looking at that. What you gotta move? Wham! The fuck, man? These fucking triggers blow. Wow. Oh, I did hit land. Fuck. Really? Okay, brought a log with me. Reed. Shoreside weed. Hell yeah. I'm gonna keep that bitch. Cause we're fucking pimp like that. Alright, let's not put it in the fucking weeds this time. Damn. Let's fish out. I should bring it up higher. So they be up toward the top. Wham! Oh shit, he's a runner. Come on. Boom. Oh, motherfucker. see if I can. Nope, don't let me have what I have. Alright. Cool. Thought I was gonna get hung up in the tree. Oh, it's a runner. What do we got? Feels like a baby pike.
You little fucker. Come on. Come on. Ah, get your ass in here. Oh, that's a pickerel. Alright, I'll take it. 52 bucks. Oh, god damn it. I forgot in that mode you can't. You have to hold it. Damn it, did I really just hit the fucking shore again? Ah, come on. Don't snap the line. Ah, fucking bullshit. Ah, got it. Why? Oh, I felt that. Wham, there it is. Perch, yo. Alright, we're gonna throw one out there this time. Fuck it. I haven't been over there yet today. Damn. I'll take it. Jesus. Fucked it up. I'm just murking fish out here. Oh, this motherfucker ran right back away. Look at him. Oh, so let's crank it up on you, buddy. Brah. Yeah. You like that 50%. You don't get to run very much. Fuck yeah. What's this guy catching? What's that tiny little thing? Oh, God damn it. Damn, bro, you caught a walleye? Where do I get me one of them? The fuck you keep pulling up walleye, homies? I don't know what that dude's using, but he's just fucking snagging walleye out of there like a motherfucker. It's 3 pounders. I need one of them.
Nice fishing, man.
Thanks. What up? I think I've about burnt out this fishing hole though. Oh, got one. And it's a little one. Another perch. Yep.
I love to watch fishing videos all around the world.
Nice.
And you are at fish catching. Love you, man. Keep catching.
Thanks, man. You too. Ooh, he got that Sager thing or whatever that is. Sager. Damn, man, where'd all the fish go? Right there. Damn, it's another little perch. I'll take it. That might not be a perch. Nope. A little baby pike. Oh, dude. Dude over there's catching mad walleye. What the? You motherfucker. Oh, not kayak. Look at him go. Fucking. I missed it. I had a bite. Oh, alright, see? Circle to release. That's what I hit. See, yesterday I kept that motherfucker. I got fucking fined. Alright. That was a nice one, though. God damn. I was right at the fucking dock, too. Oh, yeah. We got a good one. Oh, a little half-pound pike. Maybe? Let's pull him up. Oh, shit. Let's see what he is. Oh, he's a fucking perch. Bigger than a half-pound, though. I can hold one more fish. Damn it, I was hoping to let it sink to avoid the perch, but I think I snagged one. Oh damn, I don't know. This one's a fighter. Oh, now he's coming in. Alright. Come on, motherfucker. Yeah, 20. Come on, no. Got you. I got you. I'll pull you up in the air, bitch. Alright, there's the pike. Keep him. Oh shit, I'm just overweight. What does that mean? $853 for the day. That was poo. Spent more to fucking go there in my license. We need to buy some sinker. Nope, 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 not cage feeders. Need some sinkers. Item places your home storage. Okay. Need it in my backpack though. really kept that? I don't know why it fucking kept that. Oh, my home. Here we go. Sinker. What? Can't hold a fucking sinker? Okay. I see. I see how it is. Pull that out. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it's because no, that's terminal. That's tackle. That's all right. So if I take these out, I don't need those. You still won't let me have my sinkers? Okay, okay. Is it because it's bait? Let's move that. Or is it just because I can't use a sinker? Now I'm just confused. Oh wait. No? Remove that. See, it still won't let me have my fucking sinker. So, okay. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's why. It's gonna need a casting rod. I'm assuming is what it's better for. No, because that's still weight. It'd come off a spinning reel easier. Oh yeah, it's placed in my backpack. Have I been to that one? Oh, I haven't. What kind of fish you got here? Shad, black crappie, bluegill, common carp, catfish, largemouth bass. Young ones, though. Whoa, that gar, man. Smallmouth, still a young one. Okay. There we go. Hit up the free fucking fishing hole real quick.
Hi.
Well, hello. What's up?
Nigger.
Haha, fag. Oh, where's that chat at? I don't see it.
Just kidding, bitch.
I don't even see it. It's not even showing up on my feed. That's weird. See, it says I have one person watching, which is mine. Yeah.
I love you. Six, 666. Damn.
Yeah. That's what some Budweiser will do. All that goddamn carbonation. Why am I starting with this poll? We want that stupid poll. We want this one. And my new fucking lure.
I eat ass.
You just say I eat ass. Is that what I thought that's what it said.
NIBBA.
Motherfucker, I missed him.
Fuck me please haha.
Alright, dude. You can chill.
Bitch please.
Okay, you asked for it. It's not that hard to do, Holmes. Adios, motherfucker. Where's that comment now? God damn, look at that motherfucker, dude. Oh, he looks tiny. Looks so tiny. Oh, it's as far as I can zoom in. That's gay. Alright, little baby. Oh man. Where'd you go, B-scanner? I don't hear you fucking running your mouth no more. Oh, that's right. You didn't think I was gonna block you like a fucking punk. I have no problem blocking one viewer, homie. Motherfucker. Wow. Right down underneath me. Look at that. Come on, let's pull you up. Fuck you. God damn, dude. Whoa. Where's this fish going? Really? That's alright though. Motherfucker, $77. Oh, come on, I'm trying to fix my damn controller. Don't be casting out on me and shit. This thing's a fucking piece of shit. It doesn't stick. Alright. Got anybody watching? Says nobody on here. Alright, I'm gonna go out and smoke a stogie. Smoke a bowl. Do that kind of thing. Oh, I love that picture I posted. It's like, sir, is that 4 bottles of e-liquid? Yes, it is. I'm tossing my handgun right there, motherfucker. You ain't touching my e-liquid. Cause I'm an adult, and I can do what the fuck I want. If I can smoke a cigarette, I can vape. But I really don't want to fucking go die from some cancer. All right.
So hello. Thank you very much, Charlie. I hope I impressed you. I hope I impressed you. That was my goal, to make myself look sexy. Today, so let me, oh shit, 20% battery life. That's because I was streaming for 98 hours. All right, so anyway, today, for those of you that didn't keep up this morning, I went live, this afternoon, because I was going down to New Jersey. I had this whole speech prepared, and oh my God, I don't want to publicize the speech because it doesn't really matter right now. Anyway, lots and lots of prepping last night. I was on Discord. I was going to get with a couple people to kind of reword it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wing it. And I rehearsed it a bunch of times, had it all good to go. And then even today, I was talking a little bit about it. Didn't really want to cover too much about it. So we go down to Trenton. It was actually, we were there pretty early. We were down, I don't remember what time I left here, probably 12:10, 12:15. We got down like 1. I met up with Tristan Thompson from Dayton Legion. He was probably one of the first people there. There was somebody else in the parking lot, but we're shooting the shit. Everything is good. And I really wanted him to look over my speech. He's looking over it just because we were just talking. He was like, no, this is good. This is really good. Because a lot of the points that I had is I knew that we were going to the Department of Health, but my mindset was, let me put this on record. Let me mention the business side of things. Let me present that situation. So it's like, no, this is good. This is nice. But he's looking over it, and he's like, okay, I wouldn't focus too much on this because that's where I was talking about really the unemployment rates, like how it would affect businesses. That's a later meeting at a later date. But he was like, I want to focus on this. I would focus more on this. And there was 2 sets of bullet points. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So we're sitting there, a couple hours go by, and then Gregory Collins like, I got an announcement, everybody huddle up, whatever. So I'm inside the building. Makes it a point to tell everybody there, hey, make sure you don't mention anything about what to do to enforce it. Don't mention anything about, special ways of carding or taxing certain things. Or he said, don't do anything because there's things that are happening behind the scenes. There's no need to do that. Let NJ VRC, who is New Jersey Vapors Retail Coalition, handle that. So I'm like, cool, great. So the whole first part I can't do because I have to save that for business. And now the whole second part of my speech I have to throw away. So I pulled Gregory to the side and I'm like, you don't want me to cover this? He's like, I really would not recommend it. So, me being who I am, I said, okay, we are at Department of Health. Let me just nix it. I'm not going to do anything. So I'm filming live and the whole thing on Facebook. I tried going on YouTube, and apparently people just waited in the YouTube chat. 3 hours later, there's nobody there. Like, I'm not filming, but there's 110 people just chatting it up, talking about the laws. Long story short, we end up going in, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go in and preach to the choir about how I quit smoking. Like that, I don't have this miraculous story of, my grandfather passed away from smoking or my mom passed away. Obviously, my mom passed away, but I didn't have a story that, I mean, maybe my story would have made an impact, but I wouldn't have been able to say the things that I wanted to say. So I didn't go up. There was no point. I'm not going to go against what Gregory's asking me to do, so I don't do that. And I just kind of filmed in the other room, and I said, okay. Plus, they didn't want you to film in there. Like, there was no way of watching it. The only way to watch this was somebody on Facebook. That was the only way. So, and once you spoke, they wanted you to leave the room. I think I showed that on the live feed. They said, listen, once you're done speaking, you can leave the room because there was a bunch of people outside. Oddly enough, there was, I would have to say 200 to 300 people outside when we went inside to go speak. But when we left, there was nobody. There was, I saw Matty Ice, there was a bunch of people outside just like talking trash. Well, not talking shit, just whatever, talking to each other. I saw Tristan, I spoke to him for a little bit. And then that was it. So, I don't know. But you also have to keep in mind that what was going on in Jersey today was not. It's to more understand how is vaping helped, how has done this. It's not about how it helped consumers. However, there was a lot of retail establishments that went over what I wanted to cover, which I kind of kicked myself in the ass for. I did. I was pretty pissed off, but it is what it is. They said what I was going to say, whether they would have said it more passionate than me. That's what it is. So there's that. So I heard the news about Massachusetts. But what I claim to be is somebody that likes to think I know that you can't just outright ban. Like a governor can't wake up tomorrow and say, you know what, I don't like guns, let's ban guns. You just can't do that. You can't wake up and say tomorrow we're just going to ban abortions. Like there's a certain legislative procedure that needs to happen for those laws to pass. However, Massachusetts just they did what New Jersey has been talking about doing. It seems like every state that we're going to is one-upping another. You know, like Massachusetts just said, we're banning everything, effective immediately, till January 25th of 2020. So what do those businesses that are in Massachusetts do with their stuff if they have no way to unload it? You know, I'm not really upset about not speaking, to be honest with you. I'm really not. What's going on, Michelle? Oh, Michelle, well done. I didn't know you were a YouTube manager. And then he was streaming. So whatever. Whether people are like, Jay, why didn't you speak? You know what? You weren't fucking there. Shut up. Like there was a guy talking when I was streaming the thing on Facebook. I would have been able to stream that, by the way. Keep that in mind if I was in that room. But it was like, oh, why aren't you in there speaking? And I said, well, where the fuck are you? He's like, oh, I'm driving. Are you here? No. Right. Sit down. So you know, I was there to speak. I was dressed all nice. I was wearing a suit. I was ready to go. Timmy's like, don't mention anything. Cool. So the idea is the reason why I didn't mention there were still a lot of things that I had bulleted that was not mentioned. And when the business time comes, I'll mention that. Essentially, the idea was that it'll do more harm than good. Like offer up way more than what they're willing to compromise with. If that makes sense. Yeah, you know, listen, G, I'm not going to say that this came out of nowhere because this was what Massachusetts was one of the states that had discussed the flavor bans. This whole banning of all vapor products is out of nowhere. But still, it's still out of nowhere to come up, you know, from the woodworks, say, hey, you got a 4-month ban, by the way. Oh, absolutely, Bobby. Listen, I was dressed up. I don't know anybody saw me streaming live on Facebook. I had a suit on. Literally. The only thing I was lacking was a tie. That's it. I was ready to rock and roll. Guys, listen, I would love to tell you the pinpoints that I had. They are, dude, they're good. They're good. But we're going to wait to see what the options are, and then that's presented, if that makes sense. So wait to see what New Jersey says, okay, if we're not going to ban, we have to implement these things. Okay. All right, hold on. Let's present this. More of a tactful manner. Believe me, I told you when it comes down to it, guys, I will be professional. I'll look nice. I'll shave up nice. It makes me emotional because it's sad to see this is where we're at. We have governors literally. It makes me so sad because they're dictating what you do with your life. How? You can't keep blaming it on teenagers. You can't. Everything in history has always been alcohol. Teenagers. Smoking cigarettes. Teenagers. Vaping. Teenagers. No matter what you look at, they always use children as ammunition. It is. Listen, I am not a person that's going to say, just makes me so sad that makes me so sad to see. I understand MSA money. I get it. I get the arguments. I understand them. That doesn't make it right. You know, even when, was it Alabama or was it Georgia did the abortion law, the first state? Was it Alabama? I think it was Alabama. The governor just didn't say, hey, we're banning this. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just, oh, well, today we don't like brake lights, so we're taking them all off of every car. You know, that wasn't a thing. So I don't know. And who's to correct that power? You know, listen, by the time we left, it was 6:30, 6:15-ish maybe, and I think 20 people spoke or something, 18 people spoke. Basically they're going to come up with their recommendation and then present that to the governor, and then that's when it really comes down to the nitty-gritty. But if I would have known about New York, I would have been in New York. I don't know what I would have done, but I would have been there for moral support. If there's something that I could do to show up, I'm a little upset that there are a handful of people that said that they were going to be there that were not there. However, I will say this, that a lot of people walked up to me that, first off, I didn't even know who they were, but they were talking in the YouTube chat, like, oh, I just talked to Jay, we're shooting the shit. I didn't even know who he was. Some Tyler dude. What's up, Tyler, if you ever watch this? But he's like, hey, I just spoke to Jay, and, you know, we were talking about the speech, and it's just crazy, because it's like, I don't even know who that guy is. But I have no words of comfort for anybody. I wish I could tell you what to do. I really, and look, nothing is happening with Jersey right now. I feel for all you people out there. I do. I truly, legitimately do. I didn't do, well, I don't want to say I didn't do reviews. I didn't edit any reviews or make any reviews during this whole time because I felt like a lot of it needed to go towards my speech, which I didn't even fucking use. Whatever, it's not the point. Well, it kind of is. But I spent so much time preparing for this just to kind of get shot down, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I'm going to continue. I'll go to the business one. If New York, I know Los Angeles, I'm sorry, Callie. I'm not flying out to Los Angeles to help you with it. The Grim Green's out there. If you got somebody in your state, they got it. They don't need me. I'll tell you what, you can FaceTime me. I'll be like, yo, what up, Callie? And that's it. That's all you got. I'm not coming out there, sorry. You guys are doing your own fucking thing anyway. Rhode Island is having. Do you? All right, start. Okay, so apparently a lot of negative stuff is happening. Bree is plastering my WhatsApp right now, which we will go over. So I guess we're gonna do a little news blitz real quick. Thank you all for the new members that are joining up. I understand you don't like donating to chat. There's no need to do it unless you want to chat. Other than that, listen, guys, seriously, I'm not trying to be emotional, but it just really makes me sad what you're going through. It really does. It really does. I'm not trying to be a baby back bitch, but put that how you want to put it. It is rigor mortis. It's getting to a point now, I'm trying to tell you, and I'll tell you again, I'll tell you 100 times, it doesn't matter what happens federally. It doesn't matter. The states are literally going, not even one by one, but two by two. Two states, 3 states, 4 states, 5 states, 6 states. Last night was Illinois. This morning was Massachusetts. So Rhode Island now. Alabama just passed the thing down there where you had to be above you couldn't be a minor to purchase, which I already thought was a law. But that's, they said let's wait on more medical documentation. I'm gonna share some links, but I'm gonna just wait for the links to pop up. I gotta block some people here. I hate this shit. Hold on. Block. There we go. It is, Liam. It is. No, I know, Vance. I know. I'm telling you. Well, I'm not gonna say this, but I will say it. If I was president, it'd be a totally different situation right now. I'd be worried about other things. Well, again, it's not the president; it's the governors. But at the same time, you have Congress that's trying to pass laws as well. So it's not just governors; it's governors and Congress. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into politics. I promise. I promise myself. Stand by, guys. Oh my. Okay, so let's start off. Here we go. Ready? All right, guys. So let's begin, shall we? So this is right here. Massachusetts orders a 4-month ban on sale of all vaping products. The state's action is tough state as vaping-related illnesses in teenagers cigarettes climb. Facing declining sales and public backlash, Juul, dominant e-cigarette maker, is considering layoffs. Juul, get that? So Juul is trying to lay people off so they have, I guess, less salaries to pay so they can fight off these lawsuits. Makes sense. Massachusetts on Tuesday went further than any other state in trying to keep e-cigarettes out of consumers' hands. Let's go back into this real quick. See, what I was just saying is states are one-upping each other, right? Michigan says, all right, we're going to do a flavor ban. Then that kind of holds off. They do a little appeal. Then New York says, we're going to be the first state to ban flavors. And I guess technically they were, but now New Jersey wanted to be the first state to ban all vape. But now Massachusetts jumps on it.
Michigan won up New York by also banning menthol.
Oh, did Michigan ban menthol? Okay, so let's go back to this real quick.
Like I saw an article
with its governor declaring a public health emergency and ordering a 4-month prohibition on the sale of all vaping products. Hours later, Juul Labs, an e-cigarette company that has become synonymous with vaping, said that it has begun a restructuring plan that could result in layoffs. I guess Juul's on its way out. Well, there you go, governors and whatever. You wanted this to go away? The way it's looking is Juul is pulling out. You gotta go. Specific plans by Wednesday to deal with the two developments are the latest, the escalating nationwide backlash against vaping. There's a number of people who developed severe lung illness that vaping might decline. T8. Oh my God. Don't even get me started with this stupid news. Also on Tuesday, the California Department of Health urged states and residents to refrain from vaping no matter what the substance is. They don't have the authority to shut down vaping. I don't have that. So I don't know. I might be paraphrasing here. I don't know how other states are just implementing this. The governor of California, you would think, especially in California, you guys like do your own thing, where you'd be like, you know what, we're gonna do it too. No, it has to go through, I think it's at the legislative branch in order for that to be successful. So even California backed off, said, no dice. I don't need the official one. Well, why would I need that? Okay, so, all right, we're going to share one more thing here. Well, I got a couple to share, so just be prepared. This road's going to get a little bumpy. This is from mass.gov, which is Massachusetts' official website. Declaration of Public Health Emergency. Right, that would be THC. That would not be e-liquid. Information about the Declaration of Public Health, whatever. Learn about the ban. There you go. So, September 24th, 2019. You guys can read. I'll just let that go for a little bit here. While the national investigation has not yet identified the specific cigarette or vaping product or substance F linked to all cases has not yet identified all cases. Okay. Good. Right. Okay. The sale or display of all vaping products to consumers in retail. Okay. This word right here. 2 words. Online establishments online and through any other means, including all. Wait. What is that right there? Does that mean that I have a product? I'm a reviewer. I'm in Massachusetts. You come see me. I can't sell you my products? What do you mean by through any other means? To me, that's pretty damn vague. So that could be, you could be breaking the law if I sell it to you. I'm in Massachusetts and I sell you my products. I'm breaking that law because that's through any other means.
We're like second-hand selling, but I'll sell you my used vape.
You can't do that. Judging by what this says, you cannot do that. That just kind of covers everything. Any other means. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it is. Flying on the road because I dropped it? Maybe. Finders keepers, loser weepers. Find yours pippers, loser drippers. Including mint. Okay, vaping products including mint, menthol, and including. What? Isn't THC illegal already in Massachusetts? Huh. Okay. We don't need to know about that. So basically,
What's the letter that gets posted on by your house?
this one, vaping ban signage letter.
What is that?
Here we go. So this is a letter from Massachusetts. On September 24, 2019, Governor Baker declared a public health emergency in the Commonwealth due to severe lung illness associated with the use of cigarettes and the epidemic of. The Commissioner of Public Health has temporarily prohibited the sale and display of. Oh. So if that is effective immediately, that's it.
Like that's what they.
So basically, what they're doing, okay, and I'm not trying to abuse the word essentially here. Essentially, they're telling you if you own a business, too bad.
Can't open a store. Not even like sell what they have.
So the products that I have a store in Massachusetts. The product that I have in Massachusetts, I'm not allowed to sell. Don't you think me as a business, I'm going to sue the state now? Because now I'm not making any money. I have all these products. I have a lease I have to pay. I can promise you that my landlord's going to get his money either way. So if I have to pay my landlord, I guess that means that you have to pay me. Because you're telling me I have to close my store because on a whim, you just feel like we should ban all vaping products. Massachusetts, my heart goes out to you. There was a guy that I was speaking to today at the little meet. He's like, I'm in, Massachusetts, and they just announced at 1 o'clock. He was panicking. He's like, I apologize if I'm stuttering. I'm so nervous. I don't know if I have a job. That's it. Basically, he's out. He's out, and he was with his buddy. They said that they came down. They said to support you guys. I don't know if he meant Vape Life or if he meant New Jersey. Either way, it doesn't really matter. And then he wasn't there because they only got a 1-hour notice, sort of like how New York slinged that little jammy on them. Massachusetts did the same thing. I've been telling you guys for a hot minute. Listen to me. What? I'm trying to tell you guys right now. I don't know how else to tell you this. Stock up now. Like, I understand that there's people like, oh, it's okay. It's not okay. Because if states continue to do this, you're going. I don't know how else to. I feel like it sounds. I don't know where you're going to go in Massachusetts to get your stuff now. That's all I'm saying. Before another state, right, announces, I feel like the one up from here, I don't even want to say it, because I already know what it is. I'm just going to say, so I'm going to start unbuttoning my shirt because I'm getting pissed off. Okay, I already know what the one-ups Okay, well, I don't know where to post it, so I can kind of predict where these laws are going. Listen to me. I would not be surprised if we see a state initiate a banning of a way for you to get a product. That's all I'm going to say. I feel like that's the next step because you've now removed vapes as a whole from the whole state. What's next? Like there is nothing after that. You can't buy it. Did it say online? I didn't read if it said online. It did say online. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Did it say online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it did. Okay, so I take that back. Going back over here, the sale or display of all vaping products to consumers in retail establishments and online. So, if you have a shop in Massachusetts, you can't even dump your shit right now online. That's it. That's all. Yes, Sean. Yes, Sean. Rhode Island is tomorrow. Mowgli. I have the links. Okay. All right. Mowgli, I'll cover that. I'll cover that in a second, Mowgli.
Go to the first one first, and the second one is the one that was done.
All right. So here is the update right now to Los Angeles
This is the first one. This is
Vape
really
Bell.
important. But
Well, I don't want the first one.
what's important is what else it says. Just scroll, I'll tell you. Here.
Okay. So this is from KTLA 5. The Board of Supervisors was unanimous in the first two votes on the proposal, which would prohibit sales of not just e-cigarettes with liquid nicotine pods, but also traditional menthol cigarettes, shisha, which is also known for hookah, and flavored chewing tobacco, among other products. Okay, so now we'll just scoot over to the official one. Well, you guys have to keep in mind that this is news, but this is accurate. This isn't necessarily false news. This is actual things that just passed. So it's not the false news that we're using. LA County Board of Supervisors unanimously passed first vote to ban sale of flavored tobacco. The first vote. So I don't think that's official then. Passed the first vote for a proposed. Oh, it's still proposed. So okay, it's not official. After hearing youth groups called for the ban. Okay. The board said there is a second vote scheduled to take place sometime soon. Okay, so no. It's not banned in LA yet. Like what? What's wrong? Menthol cigarettes such as Cool, Newports were among the products targeted in the proposed law. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck. See, this is what I was talking about earlier today. I said, people say that cigarettes can't be touched. It's in the MSA agreement. Well, all right. Well, there's that. Well, I had a big shout out to Mark Abruzamac. I'm probably saying your name all wrong, but you'll get it. You hung out with me today. We chilled for a little bit. So here is, I always say this guy's name wrong, and I always get so much shit. Kumo, to pursue regional symmetry on vaping marijuana laws. Albany, when it comes to Mary Jane and e-cigs, Governor Kumo wants to make sure the Northeast is in sync. How cute. How about you mind your own damn business on your island? How about that? How about you do whatever it is you do over there with your Captain Crunch eating ass, and I'll worry about what I do over here with my Frosted Flakes ass. How's that sound? Worry about you. Don't worry about what other people are doing. That doesn't have. Shut off. Just stop. Just go make some eggs or something. Like, oh my God. Kumo plans to meet Wednesday morning, of course, with Governor, I guess this is his buddy, Ned Lamont, to discuss the regional symmetry on vaping products. Whatever, the second part doesn't matter. The Hartford meeting comes in the middle of a nationwide conversation. Whatever, I don't care about that. First flavor of vaping products last week. For one state to do it makes no sense if the neighboring states have totally different policy. Using your same argument, let's go back to this lovely word right here. Well, there are a lot of states that are individual that have legalized that. Let's take, for instance, Colorado. That was literally in the middle of the country. Well, middle left of the country. Let's take Washington. All the way up and left. Nobody else buy it. All low. Can't even get to Alaska from it. I don't think. There might be a bridge. But that's not the point. The point is that it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. Right? And then, I know there's other shit. D.C. It's in the middle of nowhere. So, you have, don't give me that. I'm not taking it. I'm not digging this argument at all. Because you can just incentivize people to drive to the other border and buy it there. Yes. What do you think you're going to... What? Okay. Stop. Right there. People are just going to buy online from a different country. What are you going to do then? Ban all imports of China? Good luck. What are you going to do? You're going to talk to President Trump? Hey, man, now that we got the tariffs, let's just ban DHL. Oh, that's just going to piss off a bunch of planes? Vermont spokesman Max Rice said the governor is excited to have a collaboration discussion. What are we, making drippers? Well, so you know, okay. New York and Connecticut do not just share borders. Rice said, yes, whatever.
No. Except we have common values.
They share common issues and values as well. The governor expects this to be fruitful discussion benefiting both states. Guys, listen, if you're in Connecticut, I'm going to make this crystal clear. I don't want you guys to tap your account, but what are you going to do if Connecticut does the same thing Massachusetts does? I'm not trying to fly off the handle here. Look, I'm getting the news at the same time you are. What are you going to do? The prohibition is happening as you watch, literally. Day by day, it is happening. Day by day. That is not a joke, not being exaggerative. Day by day.
It's like a good day to you, though. Tell me what happened.
Okay, so let's what is this, the one where they, I covered this the other day about Georgia. This is the, okay, so this is,
Alpharetta?
I feel like if you're in this town, you are all alone. I don't think anybody lives here, but if you do, man, shit, change zip codes. Alpharetta moves towards, this is in Georgia here, 6 hours ago. Lay the city to consider tightening laws around vape and tobacco shops. The Alpharetta City Council Monday, so yesterday, it might move closer towards restricting shops and govern how they are defined. Not bad. Alpharetta is set to decide that any business with more than 10% of its sales from cigars, cigarettes, more than 10%, hold on a second, 7-Eleven, I think, is 18% or 20% tobacco sales. It sales from cigars, cigarettes. The funny thing is, the guy that I was talking to today at the New Jersey thing is the owner of the 7-Eleven next to me and right down the road. He gave me his number, so I should message him, but I think it's 18 or 20% of his sales is tobacco related. But this is obviously just a town, so no one's going to deal with this town. It doesn't matter. But vape and tobacco products cannot be within 2,000 feet of the following places: a school, okay, a religious institution, okay, government building, park, residential dwelling, or another smoke vape shop. I like that last one a lot. I have no problem with going by seniority here of who was here first. First of all, he's more than 2,000 feet away. But I've got two shops to the left and right of me. One has converted to all glassware, basically. And then the other one is more than 2,000 feet away. But if they could up that by 3,000, I am all for that. I am all for exclusivity. Look, I have to make a joke out of this. All for it. Milton and Johns Creek both decided to not allow any shop within 25% of its business from vaporized nicotine. I have no idea who these people are. I don't know what that is. That's got to be something in that town. Who the hell lives in this town? Like, why do they even care? Yeah, no, listen, it's a lot worse. Listen, right now where we're at, here you go. Here is the Rhode Island one at Mobley that you were talking about, brother. So this is the situation right here. I guess this is, I'm telling you, the Northeast. I said this the other day, man. It was California, and now it's just Northeast. If you live, first off, Vermont's got a 92% vapor tax. I know that you guys love your cheese and the syrup. I get it. But 92%. Now, this was passed a while ago, but that's crazy. Maine, the only person I know from Maine is Brian, who is a hazer. Other than that, I don't know anybody else. But Maine's next, guarantee you. New Hampshire, check. What else you got? Rhode Island, check. What else is up there? Delaware, that's below. That's not really above. I feel like I'm missing a state. Hold on. Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maryland's below, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. Oh my God. I got fired. Hold on. Got nothing. Wait. There it is. All right. Let's talk about it. Here we go. ABC News Tuesday, September 10th, so September 24th today. Oh, it's a female. Gina, that's a pretty last name. Raimondo said on Tuesday that she will be making an announcement regarding vaping sales on Wednesday. Oh, wait a minute. So, Mowgli, you don't even have... Wait, so you don't even have a hearing? Raimondo told reporters that she will go as far as she can to try and ban them. She said she's still... What the hell? Okay. Where is it? She said she will still be working with a legal team ahead of a Wendy's... No, I can't. I just can't. I can't do this. Wow, there's not even a back button. What the... I don't want to go to Honda.
People are gonna think you paid the Honda.
Hold on a second, guys. I can't. There's an X up there. Hold on. There it is. Okay. Where are we? I will be as strong as I possibly can, pushing the limits of my authority, because I think it's a public health crisis. Michigan started it, right? And then it was New York. So, okay.
Michigan started it. New York was the first one.
To pass. There's the Massachusetts again. There it is. I'm telling you, Northeast. If you're here, better buy some stuff. Buy it today or something. Because I'm telling you, I'll wake up tomorrow, 7:30 in the news. Your state is officially banned. You think I'm playing with you? Guys.
So far, there's at least 2 other states making it out.
The purpose of, okay. So wait, there is no hearing. Mowgli, you said that there's a hearing. There's no hearing. The purpose of this public health emergency is to temporarily pause all sales of vaping products. God, yo. I knew about this in the military.
Yeah, we just
Yeah, I knew about this though. I heard about this. That's from the PS. It's a post exchange. Anybody that served in the military knows what that is. That's it's like a Walmart, but it's on a base. Then you have commissary, which is where you get food. PS would be like, I had this one mustache here. Well, I have lots of them, but I have one that's in my nose. But a PX would be a post exchange. Essentially, it's a Walmart, but doesn't it serves like little like snacks and stuff, but has like clothes, electronics. Think of a Walmart, and then you have commissary, which would be equivalent to like a ShopRite or Piggly Wiggly, Kroger's, Whole Foods, stuff like that. So I already knew about this. This was talked about. I want to say about 10 months ago. They were under a lot of scrutiny because I want to say one of the dependents. I don't want to cover this. I am not going to cover this. I am not going to talk negative about the military. I'm sorry, not today. Nope. Somebody else could do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not. Nope. If that's what the military wants to do on their base, I'm not going to touch it. Not touching it. Sorry. Fifth Oregon victim. See, I heard about this. Let me talk a little bit about this. So, Bria sent to me yesterday. Okay, Mowgli, calm down. So Bria told me, as I said, Jay, there is a person that is suing a place in Washington, and I said, well, what's happening is here. Check this out. So, Washington is a state that has legalized Mary Jane, right? So what I think is happening is, as a business owner, a guy's out there, runs a business, whatever. Bobby Jack's. I really felt bad for Bobby Jack because I always target Bobby Jack, but Bobby Jack's smoke shop in Washington sells THC. He's like, you know what? I got a guy on the street that I know I could get it on the cheap, and I could sell it for the same price that I sell the other products for. So why not just buy from him? And that's what happened. Because someone got sick from something that they purchased at a vape store. Supposedly.
But now he's.
That's news. I can't validate that. I can't validate these laws. But that's where we're at now. Now, business owners who are supposed to be responsible for the business because they're serving consumers and doing the right thing, they're buying it from George over here on the corner of Main and 8th, and he's just got the cheaper deal. God. Piggly Wigglies are the shit, Vic. That's why I always mention them. That's why I always know. I know, Ricky. I know, brother. Look, I was emotional in the beginning. Like, I don't want to cry, but I feel so bad. Oh my God, so bad. And this nose hair keeps going back into my nose. It's just. Let's go back to this terrible news. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. I'm not trying to bring. I'm just bringing it to you as I'm reading it. I've been focusing a lot on the news, what is going on, where we're at. And I honestly, look, I'm not trying to make anybody feel shitty, but I think honestly that as much as we protest, I'm saying do it. Do what I did today. At least just make a presence. Even if you don't speak, just make a presence. Let you be seen. Okay, there's a lot of people out here. Oh my God, that is what, 10 grand people. Be seen. Be seen. I feel like they all have their minds made up because they're out here making these decisions. Can anybody tell me, aside from the health epidemic, the real usage of the word epidemic, a governor has ever declared something and banned it like this? That is not, okay, pay attention to what I'm saying here. That is not that they took away from the market. I know Tylenol was a thing. Okay. Remove the Tylenol. Has there ever been anything where a governor ever, in the history of being a governor, said, I'm going to ban this today? Aside from vaping. Anything. Guys, help me out here. Seriously, help me out. I don't, that's a damn good question, Chip. I don't know why they don't punish the kids. I guess because they're young, and listen, as kids, we make mistakes, we make boo-boos. That's what we do, right? Like, that's what you do as a kid. I'm not excusing it, but it's a. I don't want this to be taken out of context. It's a part of growing up.
All states except Oregon provide a process for the impeachment of the governor.
That's impeachment. I don't want to know about the impeachment. I don't care about that.
So, a governor technically is supposed to approve state budgets, enact state legislation.
Well, they can do a state of emergency and ban, but have they ever? Is what I'm saying. Like,
That's what I'm trying to find.
so they're saying alcohol. That's the only thing. So just alcohol. Spice. Okay. All right. Okay. Spice. Alcohol. I know about the alcohol one. I know about that. But give me something else. How'd that work out, though? How'd that work out? You know what I think is going to happen? I think what's going to happen is this is all going to go through. Every state is going to ban. There's going to be like one state. It's going to be states. It's going to be like Guam, like a territory of the United States. That's not going to do anything. They're like, we don't give a shit. Whatever. We only got 18 people that live here. It's not that big of a deal. What's going to happen is a year down the road. Think about alcohol, right? And I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm just laying this on the table. I think what's going to happen is one of these companies, R.J. Reynolds, Philip Morris, one of these companies are going to say, you know what? Now that all this is gone, everybody stop vaping. Let's do this. Let's launch it. Let's do a grape tobacco. We got this approved. Let's do it. Because all the heat's off, right? And then all of a sudden you're going to see it pop back up. But now it'll be extremely regulated because it's already been pulled. Again, just a theory, if you will. If you want to call that a conspiracy theory, call it a conspiracy theory.
It says that the state of emergency law is different from state to state. In some cases, a necessary response involves more than just local government. So that's why some states are doing an outright ban. Their state doesn't have that under the state of emergency.
Let's touch a little bit on that. So why is California, why is the governor saying, I can't make that decision? Is California different than these other states then? Or are they just doing, I know state to state is different. I know that. But why is the governor of California saying, listen, I don't want to touch this. I don't want to do it. I can't.
It says that California's constitution allows the governor to declare a state of emergency for any reason.
Ricky, I know you're sad, brother. I've been seeing you. I've been seeing you post up, Ricky. Listen, brother. Anybody in the chat, my heart goes out to you, man. If I could do something to help you, let me know. I don't know what I could do. If I drive to Rhode Island, I'll drive. Well, I'm not going to drive to Rhode Island because it's 8 o'clock at night and I got to poop, so I'm not going to make it by 8 in the morning. But plus, by the way it looks at it, doesn't even matter. I don't even know how long it takes. I've never even been to Rhode Island. It's so damn small. It's like the size of my head. But you know what we need? We need one state to talk about implementing, banning something, and then pull out. Be like, no, wait. Because we have Alabama, we have Georgia, right? They said, we're not going to ban anything until we have more medical documentation, more research, right? Except for that one town. But, like, New York already passed the ban, right? Then Nassau County was like, we're still going to have a hearing to ban it anyway. Even though New York already passed it. Because I guess they're preparing for, okay, if this doesn't go through, at least we ban it in the county. All right, I'll go a couple more news. So let's see what we got.
So this one is how talking about that.
So I was watching Empire Vapes talk about. I was watching Empire Vapes. I think he's still in the chat. He was talking about how a customer walked by and they went back to smoking because they've seen all this negative stuff, and how apparently there are some magazines in the UK now saying that people are getting sick in the UK, but they're pictures that were from articles in the United States, kind of playing off of that, if you will, you know. But anyway, this is another article here. This is from the Los Angeles Times. China and India turn against vaping. For a lot of people who don't know, vaping has been banned in China. They just sell it. They're not supposed to vape there. That's just the way that it is. But apparently they do. But Europe still sees it safer than cigarettes. I don't think anybody is going to debate that. Obviously you have your naysayers saying that vaping is bad, but I don't think anybody is going to tell you that vaping is worse than smoking cigarettes. You would have to be out of your damn tree to make that assessment. What are you basing that off of? Anyway, electronic cigarette makers were counting on Asia as a growth market, but the region may not be a refuge from an escalating crackdown in the U.S. India banned electronic cigarettes last week, days after Juul Labs Incorporated products vanished from online Chinese marketplaces. We're talking about places like Alibaba, DHL Gate. Is it DH Gate? That's DHL Gate. It's where you buy your packages from DHL. India's government announcement banning the sale and production of all these cigarettes echoed growing concerns worldwide over health risks associated with smokeless nicotine devices popular with teenagers. Why are we debating if it's more harmful or less? It's harmful. It's addictive. It says whatever. India's health secretary and the entire next generation. Keep in mind that there are a lot of people, you know, these are the two most populated countries in the world. China being number one and India following very, very closely behind. Eventually, I was reading one of those world population counters, and India will overtake China. I think it was like in the next 3 years or so. So you have a lot of people that smoke cigarettes there, right? And the big exportation of tobacco in India, and not importation, I think just exportation. So a lot of money, or maybe it's like it doesn't matter. There's just a lot of money in India with smoking. So it just makes sense for people to, with these freaking ads, yo, how about they ban ads on channels? How about that? Don't tell me about ad blockers. I can't use them. We're not going to get into why. It doesn't matter. But some nations still view e-cigarettes as viable alternatives to smoking, a leading cause of preventable death. Public health officials in Britain, we know this, but I feel like these people are calling out, man. They've been on Twitter. They've done their part, you know, and they continually push this. They continually push. If you're gonna smoke, at least vape. That's better. Vaping liquids laced with THC, the psychoactive compound in cannabis, which is off the limits in much of Europe. That's a good question. I wonder how many countries actually have legalization of Mary. Let's take some questions from the peanut gallery. Well, Koala, to be honest with you, I'm not really worried about the lab right now. I'm more worried about what other states are going through, especially if Kumo, right? Or is it, it's Kumo, right? What did I say, Como? Is it Como or Kumo?
Kumo.
So Kumo is, was it Como? No, it's Como, isn't it?
Isn't that what I said? I don't know.
God, I hate this guy's last name. I always say it wrong. Well, if the governor of New York is trying to get the states that are surrounding it to fall into the same bracket, Pennsylvania touches New York. Was that next?
That's what I was thinking. Like, what are they doing?
The thing is, though, is Pennsylvania's got a really big tax on vaping. Yeah, the T21. A lot of states have implemented the 21 already, and that was something that they used to combat youth vaping, right, or teenager vape or teens vaping. But obviously that didn't work. Now did it? So what's next? 25? No matter how much you raise it, that's not going to change anything. That just makes it for people that were quitting smoking at that age bracket screwed. That's what that does. Cuomo. David Swanigan. Cuomo. Thank you, Carolyn Cuomo. I apologize. I know somebody gave me shit for saying it wrong, but it doesn't really matter. Nobody says my last name right. Not over here making us think about it. How many people were there today? When on the Facebook video that I did, I panned around roughly. How many people were there today?
I honestly have no idea. I'm not looking, but I'm not going to tell.
I'd say 200 people turned out to the New Jersey thing, but that's not saying that it wasn't important. But there's still other steps that need to be taken. But the New Jersey governor could just come out tomorrow and be like, hey, let's rock out. What's the population of Massachusetts?
6.9 million.
6.9 million. How many people here are from Massachusetts?
Connecticut.
Can I get an HM if you are from Massachusetts? HM. Nothing right now, Hancock. We're just kind of floating in the wind. But, and I say this with all due respect, at least New Jersey allowed us to say something. Look, I'm not trying to play the one-up of like, at least they gave us an option to say something. Even if they didn't listen, at least they listened. Like they heard us. So one person, that's it? 2 people? 3 people? Okay. Wow, straight on. So, oh my God.
No. Come to New Jersey.
What are you gonna do, straight on? Touch base with me. Touch base. Seriously. All jokes aside, touch base. Yo, that sucks, bro. Wow, there's a lot of people from Massachusetts here. Wow, that really sucks, brother. So did they shut down the store? Straight up that store? Did you shut down your store, bro? Or you have to do it tomorrow morning? No, it's still up. That won't work, Koala. Again, don't worry about New Jersey right now. Right? No, worry about New Jersey, but don't worry about New Jersey.
Worry about Connecticut.
Worry about if you're in the